Mavericks here on RoJaDüHB NBA TV.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production
The stars today: Nembar, Christie, Flag, Washington and Davis, Gilgeous Alexander, Wallace, J. Will and J. Dub with Chet Holmgren.
Washington out there, Davis. Williams is out there with Williams.
We're off.
Into the center position.
And they do that every time off the tip if they win it.
We've seen this
and they did win it.
Davis
okay,
with
that's
authority and attacks the rim.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Gilgeous Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
Oh.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Now, here's SGA.
SGA with the slam.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Now the Mavericks with it.
The actual game here.
Here's Nemo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh boy, that was bad. Hit the wrong button there. Down 2-4.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Williams. Right side, Williams. And he lays it.
Really nice.
Well, Williams,
by J-Dub.
He's very comfortable operating in the paint. This guy won't settle.
To the left side wing. Here's Washington. Here's Flag. Misses the three. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to SGA. Wallace inside. He's guarded by Davis.
Tough. That was
Wallace
late on
missing.
that one.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis, and coach responded saying, "You have to prepare for this impact on both ends."
And it's 6'4".
Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And it's
it didn't go. Slightly late on that one.
Taken away by Williams. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Goes back up, and they will get the basket, folks, as they rule
or goaltending, I should say, and it's 6-all. So the actual score with 7:24 left in the ball game is 115-91. Thunder up by 24.
The Mavericks are on 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And a wide open look for Flag. Here's Davis and a good board. And he gets
I thought I had that board.
Davis has got 6
so
points.
It's 8-6.
He's just beating everybody to the board, using his length, his skill set. The big fella Davis.
That was nice. Give and go right there. Good cut by
to the 10. I think
Rich.
he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
This one for 3. Thunder with the rebounds. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff.
And he gets it anyway. Nice 3 by Holmgren.
But also a ton of credit to
11-8 Thunder
with
the money 3 ball.
Solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable
that
team
might
right
go.
now.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Williams. Can't get it to fall.
Missed that one.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
SGA with the steal. Holmgren dishes to Williams. Misses from close range.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Holmgren with the steal. Launches it. Williams shot his
And misses the three.
This
My
guy has
goodness.
completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Nemhard against SGA. And it's
Hard
slammed in by
stop.
Davis.
AD when he's in that close.
Just looks so pretty when it's
Guys
in
wouldn't
his
come in. That would be
hand,
Wig
and he's the one doing the
and
slam.
Isaiah Joe.
He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. He gets that
Very
one.
nice by SGA.
Alexander's
Gets the
got
lead
6
back up to
points.
3.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Over in the corner, Christie. Off target from 3-point range.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And it's Williams.
Oh, beautiful slam there.
Wow, that is
For
a
J. Will.
big-time drive by
J-Dub.
Jalen Williams. This guy can do it all.
And so here is Dallas. It's a 5-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
2 on the clock. Nemhard for 3. He doesn't hit that one.
Right there.
And we reached the end of the first quarter.
And
It's the Thunder
into
leading by 5.
the second
And the
quarter. It's a
second quarter will get
5-point
underway
lead
just after this
for the
short
Thunder.
break.
Nice SGA. Anthony Davis had a good quarter. And that's about it. Coming back here, quarter number 2 at Paycom Center.
Halfway through the first half in this one.
5 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in
catch
the
up
actual
on some
game. They're up
numbers
to
here. The scoring
118 now.
breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Chet Holmgren out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Here's Thompson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And people doors talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Here's Joe. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Russell with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. The Thunder leading by 5. Joe passes to Holmgren. And here is Mitchell. He's guarded by Russell. Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Indoors with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you've got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, with his size and hops, Daniel Gafford is always a threat near the rim.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. And the rejection by Gafford.
A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Klay Thompson.
Number 25, P.J. Washington.
Acton Emhard. Pass to Washington. Banked in off the glass.
Well, athletic, long, P.J. Washington on the interior. Yeah, that's a pretty good bet.
Wallace down low, defended by Christie. Doesn't go for him. Emhard finds Washington. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. So a moment now to see the story for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside for Davis. Oh, Davis showing his range.
This is the kind of range Davis has. If you give him room to fire, he'll burn you.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And Dallas also making a switch. Flag is checked in. Count it.
My goodness, the ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Mavericks trailing. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Flag's got his first points of the night.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night here. That free throw good from SGA. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Just 5 on the clock. Crafty move. And it's Davis missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Flag with it. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Wiggins. Got a piece of it. Driving to the basket. The sweet crossover too. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the night.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Williams in for Wiggins.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 1. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Welcome, everybody. I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie. And now, not a bad time. And that's a halftime wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
On the floor for Dallas. Flag is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Max Christie. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Nembhard in at the point.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Fades. And it's Davis missing.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Over in the corner, Williams. Wallace outside. For 3, and it's Williams. That time the assist by Wallace. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
There's that competitive streak. Jalen Williams answering from distance.
Pass to Washington. On the wing, Christie. Now, flag. Dallas moving the ball around. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Anthony Davis.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Washington. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Lays it up off the glass. Nembhard's got 6 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Nembhard, the pass to Davis. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And that one's good. Flag.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Anthony Davis. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water. I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Here's flag. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And it's flag missing.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Mitchell passes to Holmgren. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Mavericks trailed by 5. There's a minute 47 left here in the 3rd quarter. Nembhard the pass to Washington. Holmgren outside. Williams outside. A rebound by Washington. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Holmgren with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent touch around the rim. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Thunder?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Mavericks making a switch here. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Deep 2 from Russell. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. SGA against Thompson.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 11. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. A shot by Williams, no good. For Dallas, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. The Thunder leading by 11. Here's Mitchell. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
For the screen on SGA. Thompson for 3. And that one is off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Kenrich Williams out there with Wiggins, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Pulls up on the elbow. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Russell, shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night. Russell against Mitchell. Pass to Wallace. Over in the corner, Williams. Hits the three-point bomb.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
Russell dishes to Marshall. Outside, Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Wallace. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe comes in for Mitchell. The Mavericks also with a sub. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Marshall. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. A three-pointer, Wiggins. The Mavericks pull it in. It's Nembhard on the wing. Over in the corner, Christie. No good with the triple. The Thunder leading by 15. Wiggins passes to Joe. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Nembhard. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Oklahoma City has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Joe, defended by Christie. And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Wiggins, 9 feet out, and it's good.
Smooth as silk, and given that height advantage, a relatively easy look.
Washington's outside. It's good.
So big for his team when P.J. Washington is connecting from deep. That space is invaluable.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it!
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Here's Flag. Off target from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
SGA feeling it out a bit. Now Holmgren. Does not go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Washington's outside. Nembhard sets the pick for Washington. And he does not hit. Oklahoma City leading by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
It's Davis on the wing. Defended by Holmgren. Now the Thunder with it, and so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Wallace. Outside for SGA. Over in the corner, Williams. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.